2022. For some people it was a year full of high hopes. For a lot of people it was the beginning of war and fighting for their freedom. But with every New Year's Eve celebration, every one of us was excited. Excited for a better time to come. None of us could have known what exactly would happen in the year of 2022. The coronavirus had impacted our lives for more than 2 years, and we were finally at a point where we started to live with it. It's not over yet, and it probably never will be. Up to this point, it already took so many lives, and it still does. With the pandemic still going on, there was another devastating event, a war between Russia and Ukraine. And not to forget the ongoing fights of the brave Iranian people demonstrating for their freedom in their home country and risking their life. This year had a lot to offer, and it took way more of our happiness, our positivity, and our health. I'm just a small piece in this world, and even though there are people in this world with a much better story, I'm going to tell you mine and how I experienced 2022. As any other person, I had high hopes that this would be my year of change. I wanted to take my photography work to another level and try to get some of my works published anywhere. I was lucky and had one of my photos displayed in an online gallery, and it felt so good to get a little feeling of success, since this wouldn't last very long. In March, my grandfather caught COVID, and only a few days later he passed away. I was devastated since I couldn't even say goodbye properly, and it all happened way too fast. It was him who showed me what passion really means, and he taught me how to make videos and take photos. With his death, I did not only lose my grandpa, I also lost the strength to keep my passion blooming. With my full-time job, I didn't have enough time to be more active as a photographer, and at some point I started to abandon my camera completely. There was that black hole inside of me that kept me from feeling creative and from being productive. My life has been a circle of living the same day over and over again and losing everything that made me want to live it. A few weeks then passed and my family lost yet another family member. Our dog Bailey passed away, which made everything even worse. She was my best friend and my loveliest companion when I would go out with my camera and a tripod. It took a long time until I finally picked up my camera again, but I think I needed that break to regain my strength and to find my passion for creating again. I created a few videos for this channel and slowly started to realize that I need to improve my filmmaking style. So I decided to make a drastic change and start making videos in English in order to reach more people. Also, I taught myself to be more open about the topics I want to talk about. With these plans in my head, I started to plan and visualize my videos I was actually proud of. I felt like a new era was coming and I enjoyed the positive flow. After 2 years of COVID and not being able to get out of the country while feeling safe at the same time, my girlfriend and I decided to get some fresh air on a beautiful Greek island called Kefalonia. We didn't only have a wonderful time swimming in the ocean and climbing those magnificent mountains, we also remembered what it feels like to actually live your life again. We discovered the soft and warm breeze at the ocean side, the pain in our legs after walking the whole day, the amazing Greek food and mentality, and those amazing sunsets and night skies. After this week, I felt better than ever. I was finally back at my game. Creating the Kefalonia video made me realize how much fun filmmaking can be and how much I missed being creative and work for my own projects. It was a whole new experience being able to film and edit a travel vlog with my own style of storytelling. I gained a lot of positive feedback on my Kefalonia video and it pushed me to start creating more frequently. For me, it was some sort of therapy since I could finally do what I was passionate about and it made my days so much brighter. I had a good routine going on and I learned and improved my filmmaking skills a lot during that time. I also realized that working hard to fulfill my dream of becoming a YouTuber and a filmmaker is my #1 priority. Everything seemed to be working out until something unexpected happened. My girlfriend and I caught COVID and it completely knocked us out for a whole week. We haven't been 100% back at our feet ever since. The worst thing about all this was mainly that we couldn't go outside or meet any people. And it made me remember how my grandpa must have felt when he got COVID and died all alone without even saying goodbye to his family. All of these negative thoughts and feelings were crawling back towards me and I was too weak to stop them. My whole routine I built up those past weeks was crushed during that time. The only thing I could do was to wait until I finally felt good enough to start working on my videos again, and I had to give myself a lot of patience for it. When my test was finally negative again, I was still way too weak to get back to my passion, since I had to start working at my daily job and it really took a lot of strength to get through the days. I gained back my strength day by day, and at some point I could start to plan and film videos again. I felt unbelievable when I finally uploaded my next video. It was a year of hope, fighting for their rights, and bravery for a lot of people, but also a year of pain, loneliness and depression. I really hope that this world will find peace someday and all of this suffering will end. As for myself, I'm really looking forward to what's going to come next year and what the future holds. I want to keep going and pursue my dream of becoming a full-time filmmaker and photographer, and therefore I want to keep learning and improving. I already made the first step into self-employment by registering my own business in Germany, which is something I was always afraid of. But with that being done, I'm ready to start this new and exciting chapter of my life, and I actually can't wait for it to happen. I hope you enjoyed watching this rather different video of mine. Give this video a thumbs up if you did. It would really help to get this video seen by other people as well. If you want to see more of my videos, feel free to subscribe and click on the bell to never miss a new upload. Thank you all so much for the support. I hope you will be having a great new year. Stay healthy, and I'm going to see you in the next one.